else to get in.
All right, I'm here. I'm ready.
What's happening, YouTube? You got the Life Gain Avengers of TV shows and movies. You got me, and you got the Auntie Muchella. Muchella, how you feeling today?
Ow, what's up, y'all? Ow.
If y'all feeling my Auntie Muchella, go ahead and drop them hammers in the comment section. Drop all the hammers you want to. And I just want to shout out everybody. Eric, Ron, David, thank you for getting everybody to smash that like button. Inga Lawson, Mac Knight. Oh man, greetings from H-Town, Houston. I've never been to Texas. I got to get down there and chill with my people. Kenyon Perry, everything's good. We're so happy to have all you guys. We're back for another review and breakdown of Power Raising Kanan, and we're going to have two other special guests tonight. We're going to be having B. Avery coming through, and we're going to be having y'all's new favorite on the team, Miss K. It's going to be sliding through. So Moochie and my homie Big Cook on Instagram sent me something today about what's going to be happening in Power. Moochie, let's take a look at this right here that you and my man Cook sent me. Look at this. They're going to be bringing in new cast members. Homeboy play on Queen Sugar. I actually seen him in Louisiana riding around in a Mercedes truck trying to stunt. And that's LaToya Luckett. But before I get into all that, ladies and gentlemen, the master of movie reviews, the maintainer of comic news, it's my big homie B. Avery. Just my opinion reviews. What's going on, brother?
Hello, everybody. What's going on? How you doing, man? How you doing, Moochie?
Hi.
We hanging tough, brother, man. We glad to see you in here, man, because bro, we know you be work, man. I don't know how you even find time for live. Cause boy, you stay working. When I say you this boy work 24/7, he might sleep 2 hours a night because he's doing TV, he's doing movies, he's doing live, he's doing news roundup. If you ain't watching or following this brother, you ain't winning. And as he would say, I want you winning. Go check my man out. But B. Avery, my people sent me some news, my man. Check this out.
Okay.
We've got new people coming to the cast of Raising Kanan. LaToya Luckett, my man, God, I can't think of his name. I got it though. Omar Dorsey, he currently plays in Queen Sugar. So check this out. LaToya Luckett will play Kenya, Jukebox's mother and Marvin's ex. Okay. She left her family when Jukebox was very young. Tried to make it in LA as a singer, but 3 years ago, she moved back to New York. Upon her return, she settles in Harlem, where church is a big part of her life. Moochie, I give you first crack at this. How you feel about them bringing in LaToya Luckett?
I think it's a good look because she's been doing a little acting here and there. She was doing plays and stuff like that, so I think she's a good look for the show.
Okay. B. Avery, do you have anything to say about LaToya Luckett, who used to be in Destiny's Child? Talk to me about her.
I mean, that's cool. It's always nice to have a recognizable face. I'm pretty sure it's going to give the show a boost, to be honest with you, because while I'm enjoying the show, we're all enjoying the show. It's not hitting as hard as the previous shows, and so if people kind of know that she's in it, they're gonna be like, "Oh, what's she tuning? What's she gonna be doing?" You know, and that'll probably make them want to tune in. So, I think it's nothing but good things.
Okay. And then I've got a little bit about my man, but before we do that, we got our other special guest. Ladies and gentlemen, your new voted favorite is Miss K in the building. Miss K and B. Avery. The two people y'all love the most on this channel, y'all just damn Lamont Tyson. We don't care about you no more. We like them people on the bottom down there with their pearly white teeth reflecting and shit. Somebody said that about y'all. The last time I had y'all two on the bottom, somebody was like, why was their teeth so bright white on the bottom?
Wow.
And the top wasn't? And I was like, because I don't smile ear to ear. But you know what? I rocks with Colgate, baby. I'm invested in them too, so I know good and damn well my teeth white. But Miss K, we said all that to say welcome to the show. How you doing?
Good, thank you. Can you guys hear me good?
We can hear you just fine.
Awesome.
And so the latest news that has come out about Raising Kanan is they're going to be adding all these individuals to the cast. And let me read you something about Omar Dorsey, who I keep saying this, he plays in Queen Sugar, and I pretty much like him in that show.
Hollywood.
He will play Cartier Duns. Faree. Okay, we done crossed the nation and put it in daggone Raising Kanan, who is handsome, charismatic, overflowing with confidence. Let me take a look at this picture. Yep, he looked like all that shit. And always dressed to kill. Cartier sucks up all the oxygen in any room into which he steps. He has a vision for business expanding into less crooked markets like DC, Baltimore, and I didn't get the rest. Miss K, is this going to be a new rival for Raq? They basically just told you he's a drug dealer because he has a taste, a thirst for expanding into less crooked avenues, less crooked cities.
Crowded.
What you think? Right.
It said, sounds like he's gonna be competition. I don't even know what to think about any of this. Latoya Luckett playing Juke's mom. I'm not really feeling it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's hot already. Do you want them donuts hot? That hot light is.
She don't agree with me with that one.
Are you excited?
So I didn't say I was excited, but it's a good look. I want to see what she's capable of because she has been doing plays and stuff like that.
Well, watching her on Greenleaf, I already know she got that evil side to her. So I know she can. I know that Latoya Luckett has range. I just didn't see her as Juke's mother. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe somebody that maybe looks a little older, I guess.
Do you think Marvin look old? Marvin don't look that old.
No, Marvin doesn't look old to me, but I don't know. Latoya Luckett just has a young face to me. I don't know.
She's just going to probably if she nails that role, I think you'll warm up to her a little bit. If she nails the role, if she does that. But let me shout out my super chatter. Eric, related to Allen Iverson. He's super chatting and said, love y'all, Lamont. Tell B. Avery I go on his power reviews, but his channel won't let me donate.
What? We got to figure that out.
Hey, yeah, we got to we got to fix that, man, because when you go over there and you donate to B. Avery's channel, you're winning. That's what we mean. We say you're winning, and we want you winning.
Email me a print screen or something of what's going on.
Right.
So we can figure it out.
And so,
thank you.
And Jeff Thomas says, DC stuck out to me because ain't that's where Kanan was going when he got it when he was planning on doing his thing? Go ahead, Moochie.
He was, that's where he was with Jukebox. That's where Jukebox was working.
So they tie in the story together. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get back into this review. I'm going to start off with my new people tonight so we can get a fresh take on everything that went down. My new people, I opened up with this clip last night, and I want to see how you guys react to the same exact clip.
Like that you dressed up for me.
This is a straight cash deal.
I tell you what the deal is.
B. Avery, react to that scene real quick. Homeboy thought he was going to punch her in the gut and he was going to get that wee wet. And she went over there and got the ultimate weed whacker.
Well, first of all, I just want to say I'm glad to be here. Thank you guys so much because I have fun discussing power. It sucks that I was not able to be here last week, but I'm here this week. So Lamont, Moochie, Miss K. Hey. I'm glad to be here. So thank you again. He is a dumbass, moron, idiot, buster, just in any negative word that you can think of. He got what he deserved. I'm glad. It's just beyond me. I'm wondering what was he thinking when I first saw that scene? Like, bro, did you really think that you was gonna get away with trying to rape her like this? Like, I just don't understand. You talking about y'all asked around and you some drug dealer lady. Well,
Right.
shit, that should tell you right there not to mess with her. Like,
Exactly.
I mean, like, as soon as you find, oh yeah, that's the drug lady. Oh, okay, yeah. Let me hold my horses. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? You know, I mean, that's just nuts. He's crazy. I'm glad that Raq was able to get the hammer. I wasn't sure what was gonna happen. You know, I was like, I don't think she's gonna give him any. You know, like. I wonder how this is going to go down because she did kind of flirt with him slightly at the very beginning of the episode. But yeah, I'm glad that he's out of there. I don't really understand Marvin's decision, but we can talk about that, you know, when we get to it. And just on the show, they did a good job of just making him come across as like a super creep. They had that shot of him like kind of growling as he's unbuckling his pants. I was like, oh my god, that's just so gross. I can only imagine how a woman would feel, you know, and you know, and so they did a good job of just making you detest him as a character. So yeah, he's an idiot. He's an idiot.
Yeah, Miss K. I want you to expand on that, but I'm gonna throw a curveball at you. If you hit this, you're gonna hit a home run.
Uh-oh.
Raq and Marvin done took homeboy out, right? And he was the inspector for the tower they living in.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't this pose a new problem for them? Because they're gonna replace that guy with a new inspector who they might have to take him out too. But jump on in there.
Oh yeah. I didn't think about that. I don't even know. It's about to be a foul ball because I don't know how I'm gonna hit a home run with this one. No clue. But my biggest thing was him burying him in the wall. That was like, why would you do that? You know, like you know that if you had mice, right, and then a mouse dies in the wall, you freaking smell it. It makes your house smell horrible for days and days. Can you imagine a person decaying? What is the problem? I couldn't believe he did that. I'm like, come on, guys.
He did it.
This game. Yeah, you've been in this game for how long? And that's what you do to the body? Oh my gosh. I mean, he had a better chance of throwing him out the window and letting people figure it out.
Golly. Y'all some ruthless women up here.
Let them figure it out.
I know, throw his ass right out the window.
No, Moochie, you would have just pulled out another hammer and just finished beating his brains out, because that's your thing. Your thing is hammers, Miss K is windows. So Moochie, and I'm gonna come back to B. Avery in a minute. Talk about Marvin. Y'all been trying to play me every time I tell y'all he's an idiot. There is nothing going on up there. That's why Raq don't let him do nothing.
Yeah.
This is evident, bro.
I always say he's stupid, but I love him.
I do too. I do too.
True, right. I like him too.
He's
I do
stupid,
too.
but yeah.
Jump on in there, Moochie. What you got to say about
this
the Marvin?
whole thing? The part that had me was when he was talking to him like he was his psychologist. Like, you know, like that was his therapist. He's like, you know, everybody messes up. But when I messed up, and he said, "Watch, you gonna see." Oh no, you're not gonna see. Yeah. It's like,
thanks for hearing the nigga out.
It's like you're not gonna see. He said, "Watch, you see. You won't watch and see." And he was like, "Nah, you're not gonna see."
Oh my goodness, B.A., what you think about it?
Yeah, man. Like Miss K said, I like Marvin, but he is a few short of a six-pack. You know, and I'm worried too, because during that scene where he was like Moochie was saying that he was, you know, talking to him like that was a psychologist, he was saying like, you know, man, I'm so undervalued in this organization, you know, they're gonna see. And so I'm really worried that he's going to try to go out of his way to prove himself and make the situation worse. And so hopefully he can just stay humble and stay in his lane. But you know, he's a moron. I'm kind of thinking, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, like maybe that was temporary or something.
That's what I was saying too. I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt too.
Yeah, it's kind of hard though. It just doesn't add up.
Look, maybe he put him in the wall to go to the showcase. I'm gonna put you here, and I'm gonna come back and get you.
You know what I thought, right? You know what I thought about with this scene was why did they start doing the renovations before the inspection? You know what I'm saying? Like, why not just let the pass the renovation or whatever? I mean, the inspection, and then do all the stuff. So that was
I
kind
didn't think of that.
dumb on Raq, honestly, too. So she did something stupid too.
Yeah, you got to put that one on Raq right there. That was a big mistake on her part. But B Avery,
he didn't tell her.
He didn't. B Avery, you mentioned something that is relevant, that Marvin might try to start doing some craziness. Yeah. So let's pivot to Kanan giving him the idea that was inspired by Symphony Basket about, you know, getting the people on the corner at the gas station. And he gave that idea to Marvin, and Marvin shot him down. But it looks like Marvin is trying to pull this thing off all on his lonesome, on his own. Is that going to come back to bite him in the butt, and will he get Kanan involved?
Is that to me?
Yeah, that's you.
Yes, it is. He just digging himself a deeper hole. Just can't follow simple instructions. Raq said, "Leave my son alone. Leave him out of it. If he gonna be in it, I'm gonna be the one passing out the instructions." But yeah, I think it's going to. I think it's gonna. You know, the crap is gonna hit the fan again. You know, on top of like it the third or fourth time already this season.
Miss K, is that going to be the straw that gets Marvin in trouble?
I just feel like Marvin's gonna keep doing stuff, so I'm not sure if that will be the actual straw. But yeah, I definitely think he's gonna get Kanan involved because Kanan brought the idea. If he tries it by himself, he might figure like, okay, it's not really working. Let me talk to Kanan again, pick his brain so he could show me what's what, and then it's gonna be a problem. But him talking to the guy, I think I don't know what his name was, the inspector, saying that he is, you know, he's not valued in the organization. I just think it's going to push him to keep doing things, and is, you know, so I think at some point it's just going to be where no one cares what Raq says anymore between Marvin and Lulu. I think she's about to lose control. That's what I think is happening.
Wow.
Moochie, you got to respond to that. Miss KB coming in here with that flamethrower. She talking about Raq about to lose control. Moochie,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
If Raq loses control of her brothers, how's she gonna run that organization?
If she loses control of them, it is gonna go left. Then she might end up really recruiting Kanan like that. She can control him a little better because that's her son.
And
he's always gonna do stupid stuff with Marvin. We already see that Lulu wants to branch off and make a legal avenue where he has some sort of legal money coming in. That's why they can't move from where they are. Yeah, that's probably, that house is probably, how you say, generational wealth, where they give the house to, it was grandma's house and they just got the house because she passed away. So they probably didn't buy that house, and the house is in the hood. That's probably, and they can't move. You can't buy stuff like that when you're making money like that.
So, Moochie, I got to disagree with you on one point. You said that she brings Kanan in, she have more control.
I doubt it, but he'll still, like I said, he'll still do stupid stuff with Marvin.
Right.
I said that. I said he's still not, she could control him, but so much. He will still do some dumb things with his uncle. It is what it is. You see it happening already. They like the two stooges.
Mooch, but Mooch, you say you love you some Lulu.
I love Lulu. Lulu ain't with that. He don't even know they stupid. Lulu do his little quiet thing on his own. The music business seems like it'll speak for itself as far as money coming in and stuff like that. But I don't see him working with Marvin. They can't even get along. They'll be rolling around on the ground fighting.
Right.
Oh my God.
For real.
They already, and they sure did too. Yes.
When the count come off wrong, he gonna be rolling around on the ground fighting with Marvin if it ain't right.
Oh my gosh.
Lord have mercy. BA, let me get you back in here on this. This was the beginning. The elevator broke.
Mm-hmm.
Old lady pops out and says, baby, that elevator ain't worked in 40 years. My question to you is, do you think something is going to happen to this old lady? And was this a foreshadowing of things to come? And you can go any way you want to go with this, brother.
To be honest, man, I don't think so. I don't think it's any type of foreshadowing or anything like that. I think that she was just kind of like an extra there, you know, filling in space, filling in dialogue, you know, to open up the episode.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I mean, it's crazy that the elevator been broke for 40 years, been broke longer than I've been alive. So that's nuts, but it's expected. But I don't know. I don't really see anything coming from that. I could be wrong, but I guess we'll see though.
Oh, you wait till you get to me. I'm just spin master. You know, I come up with these theories. I wake up with theories on my brain when I'm doing cardio. Miss K, what did you think about it?
Nothing, honestly.
Okay.
The only reason why I would think of anything now is because you said something, but
Oh, Lord.
yeah. You know, like I kind of see where B is saying that it was just given time for Kanan to narrate as she was walking up the steps. You know what I'm saying? Because he always narrates in the beginning. But then when you add the 40 years being broken, I'm kind of wondering, I'm going by you now. Like, what does this mean? Foreshadowing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
See? Moochie, tell them what you thought about your foreshadowing, what you thought about that opening scene.
It was two ways that I thought of it in a good way, but then someone on the panel yesterday, Jay at J1, he made it make sense that this might not be a good look with them doing this in the building.
Yeah, now I'm
look how clean that building look now.
Mm-hmm.
See how clean everything is? There's no graffiti on the walls because it's basically old people in there.
Mm-hmm.
Now if they turn that into a spot where you picking up to get your dope, it's gonna be a whole bunch of people and hanging in the hallways. Then you're gonna have fiends there too, trying to get money and hitting these old folks over the head. So it might turn bad.
Yeah. Now
it
for
might
me,
turn bad, or she might, like I said, she might get that make moves to get that elevator fixed because she didn't want to walk up them 7-8 flights.
Right.
Or one way in, one way out now. So if the cops come or anybody come, it's a problem.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go through different floors, but still.
Now, Moochie hit on part of what I was going to say, but for me, the overall thing was, what kind of inspector do you have that's trying to run shop on Raq, but hasn't been getting this elevator fixed? That is something that you would make that building fix. And my grandma stay in one of these facilities, and they have the inspector inspects everything. The elevator got to work because people's handicapped. So that just told me from jump that whoever was the inspector, he was crooked.
Yeah, I knew when already crooked.
Right. So now that leads me to believe when they do get the next person, he's probably going to try to clean up and he's going to be a problem. He's going to get that elevator fixed. But like you guys just said, you're going to have two ways you can get in and out with your drugs, running from the police, whatever. And it makes me think that the next inspector person can be bought by Raq. That's all I got for y'all on that.
If the next person comes in and they have everything done with that inspection and she hand them off a little bit of money and he don't be a problem and he take his money and go, then I could see that happening. Especially if they walk up in there and you can't see that they got a drop box to go down to the other apartment. Because that's what she trying to make, like a chute where it goes down.
Right. So Behavior, I'm gonna come to you with this one. Oh, Detective Malcolm. He done rolled up on the doctor in a very psychotic manner. You know, if I rolled up on my doctor like this, she would have a whole lot to say about me because he don't just roll up on folks in their private time, but he did. And now he's alleging he's got a son. We know who the son is. Here's the issue. How in the world is he going to get, first of all, Kanan's underage, so he can't sign consent. So Raq going to have to do it. And so let's say Raq does want to do it for whatever the reason, then you got to convince Kanan to give it up. What is going to be the scenario where Detective Malcolm is going to be able to get Kanan to be in position to get that bone marrow?
I don't know. I kind of want to think that because I'm liking Howard more and more each episode. I really wasn't feeling him at the beginning.
Me neither.
And I was feeling Raq more at the beginning of the series, but I'm liking her more less and less each episode. But I think it's going to be a smooth transaction between the two. I mean, she's going to probably push back just a little bit and probably like, try to call his bluff or something like that. But even though I'm liking Raq less and less, I feel that she's going to come around and be like, I mean, this is the father of my child.
What?
And try to help him out. And it's possible that she didn't even know that he was the real daddy. We'll just have to see. But I have to say, I have to comment on this, man. That doctor is an a-hole. For the comment that she made towards him, like, it was so stupid and tone deaf. You don't look good, detective. It's because I'm dying, moron, like you said. So that wasn't the smartest thing for her to say. But I don't think it's gonna be too difficult for him to get the transplant. But we'll see, I guess.
I think the doctor was trying to push his buttons when she said that on purpose. Like, some people try to motivate you or light a fire under your hind parts by making those type of pokes. It works for some people, but for most people, it don't work. But we'll see. Ms. K, what did you think about this exchange between Malcolm and his doctor?
The whole thing, the biggest thing that stood out to me was the consent. And so obviously we know that Raq is not trying to let that happen. She does not care about Howard. Like, get away from me, get away from my son, all of this stuff. So the thing that I think is going to happen, that if he does get the transplant, it would have to work in Raq's favor. It has to be that, he agrees to push back or, turn up the heat on her competition. And that's the only way that things will go on, to me. That's what I think. It always has to work in her favor. So if he could start pinching them corners for, I don't want to say for her, right against Neek, then that's the only way that she's going to do that. But then it'll be hard that she has to break that news to Kanan. So I don't know, but you know what? I don't see him just dying like that. So it got to come from somewhere.
It's got to come from somewhere.
Yeah.
Got to. Moochie, speak on it. I highlighted Zaya Latrice's comment for you. I know you got a hot take for it.
I always feel like it's gonna have to be you wash my hand, I'll wash yours.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I feel like if Kanan gets put in a predicament where he might end up facing time or something, or going to jail, or he's getting caught up in something where he's getting jammed up, where he might end up going to jail or being charged for a crime, he's gonna make that disappear.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So that's gonna be his out with Raq. I can easily see Raq being, like you said, in a corner, hemmed up, nowhere to go.
That's the only way I see it happening. Otherwise, she despises him. She can't stand him.
Right.
Exactly.
I want to know what happened, what made her not like him like this.
Yes, me too.
Was he undercover?
I'm trying to figure out the way they detest each other. How did they smash to make this baby?
Did they really detest each other though?
And then, but
she don't like him.
Like they do.
Detest is such a strong word though.
Look,
she definitely don't like him. Sorry, she definitely don't like him. Go ahead, Moochie. That's all I wanted to say.
You could go there and talk to somebody and ask this dude how another nigga dick tastes. That's how she said it.
That's what she said. That's exactly what she said.
How neat dick tastes.
I would never say that to someone that I'm cool with. Never.
I couldn't talk like. I mean, I can't say wouldn't talk like that, but because I just did. But
yeah, you did last night too, Moochie. I hope these people don't know. I know you, Moochie. You said a lot of stuff last night about to get people in trouble. I'm gonna come back to you, B.A. But let me shout out Eric again for a wonderful super chat. I appreciate you, my brother. Let me tell you something. Eric will clip you with 1,000 paper because this man will super chat $5 every 5 minutes during this video, and I'm very grateful. I appreciate that, Eric. B. Abram, back to you. Your boy Lulu, he in here paying all the bills. Like, damn, Jay-Z, big pimping, spending cheese. He paying for the water. He's paying for the lights. He's paying for the floor. He's paying the janitor. He's paying the cable. And they got Fire Stick. So why the hell is he paying for cable? Bruh. And Raq is like, you spending all my money. B. Avery, talk to me about your boy Lulu.
Yeah, Raq is not feeling that at all. I don't blame her for calling him out about it. It was funny. A dude came up like, "Hey, I'm the lights guy. I was told to talk to you about the money. I'm talking to my sister. Can't you see?" You know, I was kind of laughing at that. But this is not going to end well. It is inevitable that he is going to have a throwdown with what's the guy's name? Start with a C. Crown. Yeah, they're going to fight over something, over money, over his girl. You know, I think that Crown is going to smash his girl. And he's gonna walk in on it or whatever, and you know it's just gonna be a mess. He probably gonna end up dead or something. But yeah, it's gonna be a mess. I think.
I'm with you on that one, man. I'm with you on that one, Miss K. What do you think?
I think that it just showed how controlling Raq is. Ooh. I mean, I think that you know, she needs to go sit down somewhere. Like, it's okay when she want to get her rocks off with Symphony and do everything she want to do, but then when she see her brother, he's trying to break clean and all of this stuff, she should be supportive, talking about our money. He makes his own money. If that's how he want to spend it, let him spend it how he want to spend it. So you got and then she want to come up in there talking about you got a crew to move weight. No, we're not moving weight here. This is a clean situation. Get out of here for a change. You know what I'm saying? But this is why I'm saying she's gonna lose control, because you could tell throughout this whole episode he was annoyed by her. Like, get out of here. Stop checking up on me. I can have some type of independence. That's what I got out of it. And I just feel like she's really going to be pushing Lulu away further and further. That's her right hand. He about to be, I don't know, touching with a 6-foot pole somewhere. I don't know. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's going further and further away. Obviously, she's not going to cling tighter to Marvin because he feels, he just feels undervalued. So I just see, like you said, Crown. Wow, I'm about to call you Crown B. Wow. Like you said, something is definitely going to go down, but we already know that, right? But my thing is, I'm looking in this episode, I was really seeing Raq. I was really seeing her for who she is. And I don't like it. Like, I still feel like I like her, but I don't like what I see, the type of character that she is.
And real quick, can I point out a comment from Zia that is pretty cool? If you scroll
absolutely.
Because I forgot, I didn't think about this myself, and I heard you, Miss K. They was talking about how, there you go. This is curious to me. I want to know if y'all know. I'm just thinking, like, how old was Howard supposed to be?
She was 16 when Kanan was born. How old is Howard supposed to be? And she's what, 32 now, 31 right now? 31. Yeah. Howard looked like he every bit, and it could be the disease now, because disease will put some age on your ass. He looked like he every bit of 45 right now.
Right.
And she 30, 31. So you mean tell me he clapped them cheeks when she was what, 16?
I hope not.
He was something older than 18?
I hope not.
Yeah. That's what people are saying.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna just go ahead and jump on into the Crown Camacho thing. And I'm gonna let you start with this from Moochie. Since B. Avery done went there with us. And he thinks that Crown Camacho is gonna be hitting on the girl too hard, and she's probably gonna break down. Is that gonna be the straw that's gonna break down Lulu?
No, I disagree. I have you remember the guy Brooklyn?
Yep.
He's gonna be on more episodes.
Okay.
And I feel like his name is he's a producer too, Richie Sounds.
Richie's okay.
He's gonna be a problem.
He's gonna be a problem.
Yes.
He's gonna be a problem. He was already a problem. if it wasn't for Raq, I don't mean to jump ahead.
No, go ahead. We skipping
he
all
was gonna
around.
try to. He was. How can I? He was gonna try to sun Lulu in front of the spot, in front of the when they had
it was all that commotion in front when they
all of that commotion in the front. They thought they was gonna come in strapped, and he was like, nobody's coming in like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and he was like, basically, you a sucker from Queens. He was trying to say something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Until he saw Raq.
You talking about this dude right here?
Yes.
Looking like New Edition. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna be a problem, y'all.
Yeah.
And you said he's a music producer?
His name is I looked up his name and everything, y'all.
Oh,
what y'all think about his
name is Richie Sounds. We might see him again. That's how I'm gonna say it. We might see him again.
What'd you say, B. Avery?
I said, what y'all think about his set, his gear, his outfit, you know?
Back in the 90s, that was, I mean, you cool as hell dressed like that.
That's like you smell the money on him.
It's kind of fly. He was kind of fly with it. I can't lie. He was kind of fly with it.
Yeah, man. He was winning in the game with that outfit. I mean, you know, cats like him put on outfits like that. They don't even think they have to say 2 words to a woman. They just stand beside you and y'all just supposed to melt right in their arm. Yeah. That's how he dressed. He dressed like that.
He thought he was Mac Daddy. That's what they used to call him back then.
Daddy Mac and the Mac Daddy.
His approach was off in a number of ways, but you know, at least he looked the part. So
he looked the part, but man, and look at this. Look at the way he's looking at Raq. This was the scene when he's looking at Raq specifically, as if they got a pass.
He looked at her like. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm just going to add. Do you think that they got a pass somehow, some way?
I think he just knows who she is.
Okay.
Because he piped down after he saw her.
For real.
That's
like
a good way.
He's ringing bells in the street like ding dong.
And that was another thing that annoyed Lulu. You know what I'm saying? I was looking at a lot of his body language. He was just like, oh my gosh, like I got this, I can handle this myself. You know what I'm saying? And she was just look, I don't know if you was looking, but that's what it was saying to me.
I feel I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I
feel like with that whole scene when he was handing out the money, she planted that. She put the spoon in the pot and stirred it about me selling in there for him to go there. I don't think he would have went there like that.
Right. If she didn't come in there.
If she didn't come in there and say that.
The first time. She already like got him going.
I said that in my trailer thing that he might branch off and do his own thing. That was one of my questions.
I kind of like the way she handled it because she didn't, you know, step in Bogart, and she just kind of just stepped up in defense of her brother. And I kind of just thought that, you know, Lulu had a look of like, yeah, I got it, but I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for not saying anything and letting me handle it. I could be wrong, but you know, that's just the way I took it. So that's interesting though.
Now, Moochie, we've got a question about the new character they bringing in that might be running some things in DC. Just as Nikki Live is asking me, could the new character be drug lord Rayford Edmonds based out of DC? He was big time during that era. It could be.
I'm thinking that, but I thought he was more with coming uptown, like going uptown and stuff, like dealing with those people from uptown. Which
he might wind up doing on this show because he's going to somehow or another get to New York one way or the other one.
Well, she did send Marvin to the Bronx, so he might meet him there.
That's right. I'm gonna swing to your way with this one, Miss K, because this is when I was done with Raq. This right here. When she blew off Symphony Basket, and then later in the episode, she was just laying in her bed, left the event. She was so distraught. I felt like Symphony Basket is an L7. He's a good dude, right? And you blowing this dude off and catching attitudes with him when he really was trying to be helpful. It made me think that she's got deeper issues with men in her past, that she's got these trust issues going on. But I'll give you the floor because you're a lady.
Dang it. You said it. When she did this, I was like, what is what's the psychological issue? You know what I'm saying? What's the deeper issue with this lady? And why? Look, you could be protective of your kid, right? But I just want to know why, when it comes to men, she really has a problem. And that's why I keep saying I want the backstories. I want the backstories because there's so many missing pieces right now when it comes to that whole family, but especially, especially her, you know what I'm saying? And my thing with Raq is she seemed like she don't like men, but she too busy trying to be a man. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you would actually win in this game if you act like a freaking chick and play their game. You know what I'm saying? But
she's not gonna act needy.
Yeah, she don't do that. So that's her. To me, that's gonna be her downfall right there. She's trying to be a nigga, and I don't really like to use that word, but that's what she's doing. She's too busy trying to be a nigga.
See, she be bringing that Moochella bringing the hammer. She bring the flamethrower. She coming to burn it down.
Ryan in the chest said bars.
Right. So, but Miss K, I got to give you a little bit of pushback. Okay. So you feel like if she was to play the woman card, because she can play the woman card, her ass is hot. She can play that card if she wanted to.
Right.
And you're saying she's not doing it that manner because she's trying to be a big man style boss. Then why the hell did she show up to the inspector's house dressed the way she was dressed, knowing he was thirsty as hell alone?
See, that's the thing. She uses like her sexuality because she knows what the men want, but in the game, she too busy trying to think like a man. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? And even I did a video and I referenced the, Steve Harvey's book with the act like a woman, think like a man type of situation. And I'm like, too bad they didn't have that book because she over here taking lessons from Symphony and she's applying it to her business, right? She need a book like that to freaking apply. In other words, she needs to play chess. She needs to know how to still show. She can even act like she's vulnerable. She knows how to throw on that whole, let me sell my sex, but she got to know how to be a woman and manipulate too. I mean, I don't want to say it like that, but.
Well, thank you for telling us men what a lot of women do. We appreciate that.
I don't do that.
We appreciate that. Thank you for the insight.
I don't agree, but a lot of women do. And this is the reason why, hold on, I'm give it up soon. This is the reason why I say what I'm saying. In this scene, when she said to him, do you know what I do to people who betray me? Like that's some, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That ain't cute, girl.
Nah.
I wouldn't even want to be with her after that. I mean, I'm not I'm a female, but I'm looking at, I'll be like, Symphony, I don't even want to be with this kind of chick. Like, who she thinks she is? And I'm just saying, Symphony, go, boy, go. You made it out. Leave. Don't turn back. Run, Ricky.
Right. So, B. Avery, in that scene, was you rooting for my boy Symphony? He went, he didn't look back, and I felt like a grown man in the game has the ability to know, you know what, let me just keep on moving. So I was rooting for him when he left. I was really hoping he wasn't going to stand there, do this gaudy scene where, no, we need to work it out. I was just like, bro, when someone come at you like that, just walk away. You ain't got to deal with that. You got confidence as who you are. Break it down for me, B. Avery.
Yeah, man, I kind of felt sorry for him as he was doing the walking away with the walk of shame or whatever. He kind of reminded a silly geek moment. He kind of reminded me of Bruce Banner in the old Hulk show as he was walking down the street, lonely or whatever.
All he was missing was sticking his thumb out.
Right. But yeah, Raq is tripping though. I mean, I still am not mad at her for getting upset about it. I think she has a right to be mad, but I don't think that he should have. I don't think she should have dismissed him. Also, I just disagree. I don't believe in projecting like the outcome. As they were sitting there and he was kind of confused, like, so that's it? And she was like, yeah, that's it. I mean, I wonder what would have happened if he didn't say that. If he just would have been like, I'm sorry. And what she would have been like, it doesn't matter. That's it. We're done.
Probably.
She kind of get you said probably most likely, but I'm pretty sure he'll be back. you know, because Kanan is still in the class, I think.
Right.
And, you know, she was
Right,
really
but when
done.
she burns stuff down, she burn it all the way down. So maybe she gonna take him out of the class too.
Hopefully not, man.
I was thinking that.
You know,
Nah,
that
I
wouldn't
don't
be a
think she's
good
gonna do
idea.
that.
Yeah, I hope. I mean, I hope not. But
And not only that,
they're
but
gonna make up. They're gonna have a nice little session before the season ends.
I don't want them to.
She's going to him.
I know. I don't want them
She's
to.
gonna go to him and knock on that door, and they're gonna be right on that
She
rug.
ain't gonna have nothing under that coat.
oh man, she going boomerang on us. She done went Robin Givens front door knocking with nothing. I just got off the flight. And nothing.
And she gonna sneak out in the middle of the night too, and he gonna wake up in the bed by himself, like wondering what happened. So
listen, I want him to be safe, so stay away, please.
Oh my goodness. I think the connection, Moochie for Raq and Symphony, is Kanan. Kanan likes this dude now. Kanan figured out he can trust him. And Kanan is starting to like the class. So do you think Kanan is going to be the bridge that helps get this little relationship back together?
I think so. When he said that, just, Mom, it's on me. It's on me. It's not him. It wasn't him. It's on me. I called him. He said that to his mother. I think because of what happened with the building inspector, that's why she was the way she was. She was traumatized to me. She has a tough exterior, but that still affected her. He was trying to take it. He was trying to take the cookie.
Moochie, you act like that's the only option on the dessert plate is the cookie.
Look, cookie, pie, whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right?
the cookie pie. I like that. The cookie pie.
Okay.
I think she should have had Marvin show up a little sooner, right?
I thought he was gonna go there with her, like how they handled the other two.
Yes, I didn't think she was gonna show up alone. Like, I mean, my plan would be like, if I want to act like I'm by myself, I'll be like, yo, wait, right, be
in the cut lock.
Be in the cut or whatever. And crazy, come right in. You know what I'm saying? Or just come right in, give me like 2 minutes.
Yeah, but she didn't, and you let your dumbest brother handle the business. Yeah, that they're gonna get it for that. Now we got to talk about this little thing right here. All right, so Nick shows up to meet Jukebox, and then they decide to go roll together. But look who's watching them. Old Detective Burke, who's alone. Now I'm gonna come to you on this one, B. Avery. When Jukebox was walking away, Detective Burke intimated to her possibly that she's gay and that she can understand her plight. You can just come to me. B. Avery, do you think this is the window, the mentor, the person that eventually gets Juke into being a cop? Because we know in Power she was a cop.
Good question. I heard you say this last night about the detective being gay. To be honest, that could be true, but I didn't pick that up at all. Okay. So when you said that, I was like, oh, I didn't see that at all. So I don't know. I think she was just trying to be a cop, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I could be wrong. You could be right. And I didn't even think about that could be the window for Juke to be a police officer. I doubt it though. I think Juke is going to have to go through a lot more BS before she even considers being a cop. I mean, I don't even think that's remotely on her radar right now. Okay. Because, I mean, she's still a teenager. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't know how long she was a cop when we saw her in the first show, but it at least seems like it's 10 years from now or more. But, we'll have to see. But, I mean, good observation. I didn't pick any of that up about the cop being gay or this being her kind of recruitment session or whatever. So I don't know.
Well, that's what you got me here for, man. I mean, I got to have some value to the team other than telling y'all how to pick stocks. I mean, damn, I got to do something, right? Miss K, what kind of vibes did you get from the conversation?
I got the vibes that you're talking about because she was like, I know some things and,
right.
And I'm like, what you talking about?
Right.
You know some things. Like,
I know some things.
Right. And so I kind of picked that up a little bit as far as her being like that gateway, or that just her getting into the door to be a cop, I think it's too soon. But if she sticks around and she doesn't get killed anytime soon, Detective Burke, it could be down the line in seasons to come. She'll probably run into her a few more times. I don't know. And then she'll remember the conversation, or maybe she'll run into her. She'll see her somewhere in the village and see that she has a little girlfriend. So now there's a bond, But like I agree with you, Lamont, and then I agree with B. Avery that it's no time soon. I think it's more stuff that needs to happen first.
Gotcha.
Because she looking down on her anyway. Like what you want 5-0? Like she, you know what I'm saying? So like you said, it's not even on her radar. She don't want to be no cop right now.
Okay, Moochie, what do you think about that scene?
I think that she's looking for a way in to talk to her. That's why she mentioned D-Wiz. But she not gonna give it up because she saw D-Wiz get in Lulu's car, so she's not giving it up. As far as with them two, I'm hoping that Detective Burke don't follow this girl home. Because if she follows Nicole home, or I don't know, for some reason I see her seeing Nicole strung out or something. I don't know.
She's following Nicole home. You can cool believe that.
Yeah.
She is going to follow that intel home and figure out what's going on, and she's going to try to put the squeeze on somebody. You can cool believe that.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Ms. K.
I was gonna say I don't want to jump, but you already see Nicole is on the way to being a problem. If she's picking up, if she's gonna do that drug thing, you already know you can't trust nobody that's doing drugs. They always gonna be a snitch.
Yep. And since you already went there, we'll just go ahead and talk about Nicole at the event. She took that weed laced with crack from Crown Camacho and smoked it, and she smoked it like that was the best tastingest thing that ever went in her lungs on God's creation. She was rolling her eyes, but I was like, that chick embodied the first hit for a crackhead.
Wow.
That's what
she
it looked
seemed like she feel like she probably had the best night of her life with all that excitement. She's gonna be chasing that high again.
Yeah,
I gotta go back and look at it because I don't remember all that. Yeah, I gotta check it out.
Yeah, and you see how
she be like,
what's her name, Jess? Which I'm his girl for Jessica. You see how she passed it up like, I don't want that.
But see,
you go ahead, and you see that this is a little girl right here. You gonna tell her to go ahead.
Doing that.
That was wrong.
But Moochie mentioned last night, Miss K, how she let the girl smoke the lace weed, but she kept old boy from trying to hit on her.
Right.
Like
makes no sense.
How you gonna say we family and in the same breath you stop this guy from trying to talk to her, but be like, oh, you can't do you tonight?
Yeah. What the heck?
Yeah, and she did have a wooler at Barbie Williams.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what it is, a wooler. She had the wooler blunt.
Oh, the wooler.
Okay, now we definitely got to talk about this part. I was actually feeling this. The streets need a body. I'm coming to you, be able. The streets need a body.
Streets need a body.
And if you listen to those lyrics, he basically told you everything that the Thomas family and Kanan and his crew had been doing. He told you everything in his lyrics. Be able to break it down for me.
Yeah, man. I hate to admit it, but it is kind of a jammer. It's in my head. If they released it, I'll probably download it and jam it in my car.
Hey, I'm working out to it the next day,
bruh. Oh, okay. He said CJ 32 Pool 2 said B. Avery has never rapped a verse in his life. It's been a minute, but I have. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little rusty on my freestyle. Maybe I have to bust it out real quick one day and surprise y'all. But anyway, it was funny though seeing Famous chuck up like this before, and like as he was walking out on stage, because he acted there pretty well. He was gonna vomit.
Yeah, man.
And I was kind of tickled and laughing because he's been arrogant and cocky this whole season, this whole series. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Juke, are you supposed to let me hit first? Blah, 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 blah. you know, and he goes out here and kind of reveals that he's soft as tissue. And so
Right.
I like that Juke was able to step it up and get that crowd hype and all that. But yeah, it's I wonder what it's going to be, the confrontation between Kanan and Famous, now that Kanan realizes, wait a minute, bro, you are not living the life that you are rapping about. You rapping about my life. That's messed up. And so I can't wait to see how that plays out, because I'm quite interested.
Me too. Miss K, jump on in there. Streets need a body. You're on mute though.
Sorry.
The live streams need a voice.
you can hear me now, right?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I was saying I'm with B with the whole, like, I want to know what that conversation is gonna be like, you know, because they looked at each other. Like, he looked after he said all he was, you know, said everything he said in his little lyrics. He looked out into the crowd. He made eye contact with Kanan, because Kanan had the face on like, what the heck is going on? You know? And I'm like, I want to hear this conversation. So I'm really, really hoping they are not going to leave that alone. Like, I need to know what's on your mind. I want to know what Kanan is thinking. And you know, Kanan, he ain't about snitching. So it's like, what are you doing? And I just need to hear the story. That's all I want to know. Because you know, the thing is, I was rewinding it and I'm like, is he saying stuff? You know, it was kind of slick to me. So I wasn't catching everything that he was saying. But then I was like, wait a minute, that sounds a little too familiar. So yeah. That's going to be trouble. All I know is that's going to be a problem. That's how I feel.
It's a problem. Moochie, break it down for us, and only the way you can break it down.
With this whole scene, with him saying the lyrics, I think that's why he was scared to go out there first. I think that's why he was scared to go out there first. He probably thought about what it was he was about to put out there. Then to top it off, you saying everything as far as, so F4 quarters and 2 dimes. That's basically Buck 20's name.
Wow.
Then to top it off with the other part, with not only is he telling what they doing, he telling what Unique's crew is doing.
Yep.
So what if they hear it and like, yo, when Unique talk, yo, let's shut son up because he's talking too much. I'm just saying. You know how he be talking to his people. Let's shut son up, right? He's talking too much. all I see is him saying that next.
I was just making fun of how he talked before I got on this live. I'm not even joking.
Shut him up because he's talking too much.
Hey man, they want him to sound like a gangster. He playing the hell out that Unique role.
Look, he is. That's why I like it.
He playing the hell out that role, man. We must admit
talked about everything. Like somebody saying in the comments, he mentioned the stash. He mentioned the whole crime from the beginning to the end.
Did.
And like, to me, if he didn't hear about the stash spot getting when they thought Davina told, it was like, I got more information. Like now it's like that's what I see now when he was saying it, like, oh, I got more stuff to write about.
Yeah, you can't say nothing. Listen, I hope Kanan is dumb. And so I'm just hoping that he opens his eyes and realize he cannot say anything in front of Famous from now on. Juke will be the one.
That changed everything with the friendship.
Yeah, she'll be the one to say, look, don't talk around him. You know what I'm saying? She's smart enough to say that. And then Kanan is stupid enough not to listen to her, though.
Well, she messed up that day when she talked around him, when she said, I think it was Davina that told.
Yeah, she messed up, too.
She messed up then. But she was trying to be real discreet about it, and he raised his voice.
Yeah.
That's how he heard everything.
And maybe nobody knew. I'm sorry. Maybe nobody knew how much this kid runs his mouth because he wasn't always. Look, he's not performing. He was always, doing his other kind of stuff. So now I don't know. Like all this drama coming into their lives is giving him something to talk about, inspiration, like you were saying.
Even Julia in the bodega was writing stuff down.
She was. She was.
Now.
Yep.
She was like.
And you know what? I do believe she's going to have a bigger role in this story at some point in time. Maybe not this season, but she definitely
I'll
going to
give
have
you
a
my
role.
theories on that next when we get to that.
Now we've got 211 watching. Can we get 200 likes? Pretty please. We need them so people know to come and watch this. Mooch, we ain't gonna talk about her tonight. We to our last subject. These people got to get to sleep. They got to get to work.
All right, it's 10 o'clock. All right.
Yeah, man. These people, they got to get out of here, and I do too. This is what I'm gonna show y'all. What do you do when you hear a knock on the door? And then you see a man with blood oozing from his head in his Hanes underwear when you know that the value of his life is his Air Jordans. What do you do? I'm going to come to you first, B. Avery.
I don't know, man. I gotta stop making stupid decisions.
Wow.
You know, I don't understand what they thought the outcome was going to be with what is his name? Scrap infiltrating Unique's organization.
She really thought Unique was that stupid.
Yeah, it's can Bill Ferman talking about in his drawers too, and Kobe James in his Pampers. I don't know if they were trolling with yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they were trolling for them to the costume department to decide to put them in tidy whities or whatever. I just don't see that, but in real life, you know. But I haven't worn tidy whities since I was a child. It's boxer briefs or whatever. But anyway,
You're too busy buying Jordans. That's why.
I mean, on a side note, is it a turnoff if women? Isn't it a turnoff if you see a man in tidy whities? But I mean, I'm just curious. But yeah. I don't know.
But this is the 90s, y'all.
Yeah. Well, I guess you're right. I'll give him a benefit of that.
Hey, B. Avery, at least he wasn't wearing Marvel tighties.
Man,
I know they could have been underoos.
Man. But was he alive though? I can't. Was he? Because some people was like he was. I thought he was dead initially, but people was like, nah, B, his eyes was moving.
I thought he was dead too, B, but they kept telling me his eyes was moving. My wife said he was moving.
In this episode.
So I guess he alive.
I think
he's alive. But it was just a dumb decision about the sending him in there like that, and then them not like, why isn't he communicating? I know they didn't really have cell phones like that, but why isn't he communicating with Raq? Like, okay, Unique is doing this, Unique is doing that. You know, we're gonna be here, we're gonna be there at this time. I don't know. That was kind of weird to me.
Okay,
I don't think he could.
Miss K, it's on you. Give us what you got.
Yeah, I don't think he could. I don't think he could find a way to tell him anything. They're watching. You know, he has to be up under Neek and his crew the whole time and prove himself and everything. I think it was a stupid decision on Raq. You know, it kind of goes back to what Marvin was saying when he was putting the guy in the wall. He said, you know, Raq be messing up too, but it's always something different when I do it. You know,
he did say that.
And, you know, and so it's like that's kind of how I feel. And that's the thing that I was noticing about her is that she kind of plays by her own game and by her own rules. And I feel like she's about to get this reputation with men in the game. You see Dean, I think she made it off good with Dean. If they said that Dean is somebody that he's a silent killer, this and that and the third, and he didn't kill her for that situation that she pulled, I think she got off pretty clean with that one. But I just feel like she's about to make this reputation of herself that says, look, she don't play well with others, so don't even bother. After a while, I think that's what's going to happen with her. But at the end of the day, I think that Scrap is alive, and they definitely declared war when they did this. So,
Wow,
Moochie, finish this cake off.
I believe with this whole thing happening, this is like the second time they shot at them. Because remember the first time the guy got shot in the leg and he said he got hit in the meat. Remember when they went to the hospital? The first episode?
Yeah.
So he been gunning for them. So now they're gonna have to hit back.
Yeah.
Because he's doing this. And then not only that, remember Detective Howard said he wanted him to be in charge, and said in that conversation with you need that Raq doesn't play by the rules.
Mm-hmm.
And it's you see it happening.
Yeah.
This episode, she suffered the consequences for a lot of action she did leading up to this episode.
Yep.
With Smurf,
mm-hmm.
she got him killed.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
she sure did.
She got him killed.
Yep.
She lost the connect.
Yep.
Because she did something dirty. And when she told on them where they got their stuff taken by the cops,
mm-hmm.
she suffered the consequences with that, and now Neek brought her out.
Yep. She gonna keep learning the hard way. She better learn how to play for real, because the way she thinks she got it gone under control, it's over.
Hey, y'all know they leading us up to episode 9, which is where they have their big plot twist for the whole entire season.
Yep.
They typically do on episode 9.
Always have a killing too.
Right.
They usually always have a killing when you be like,
oh my gosh. Well, so I have a question before we get out of here. So since you guys said that, because I was thinking about this, I was thinking to myself, I said, I wonder if Neek is gonna make it out of this season. Like, is he gonna be somebody kind of like a show, a fixture in the show, or is he just gonna be, how you have that you got one season per villain? Did I say that right? One villain per season. I messed that one up. One villain per season. Do you think he's gonna make it? And then we're gonna get some new people, because with all these new people coming in, I don't feel like there's any room for, I don't know.
I don't know if he's gonna get taken out.
Yeah, Power is notorious for
might get shot up or something.
Yeah, Power has been notorious for bringing in a new adversary close to the end of the season and have that person carry over to be another adversary to Ghost and Tommy.
Maybe it's that guy that we was talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
definitely could be that, but I don't see them taking Unique out this early. I mean, too many people like him, and I just don't see them getting rid of him this quickly. So, but we'll see. B. Avery, you got any comments on where you think they're going to go with Unique's character?
Man, Unique's character. I don't know. I don't think he's going to go anywhere. I think it'll be here for a while. Just, I think he probably pulls people into the show. Mm-hmm. How long until Raquel gets Symphony shot? That's a good question, Larry. I don't know.
I'm gonna say season 4. I'm gonna say season number 4.
I think he's too cool to get shot, though. I think he may rumble in some mess, but I think he's gonna make it out.
Right.
I hope.
Yeah.
It's hard to have wishful thinking in this daggone thing.
True.
That's true. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are very happy to have entertained you on a Tuesday night. At best, I had 250 at one point in time, which is real great for a Tuesday night. I'm very appreciative. I'm going to ask my people on my panel, starting with Moochie, what you got going on your channel the rest of this week, so that the fans that are going to come subscribe that just finding you can know what to look for. I'm
putting up my review for Raising Kanan this episode tonight. Of course, the trailer review. Also, my review for Godfather of Harlem is coming. And the last thing is Animal Kingdom.
Gotcha. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back tomorrow night. Me, Larry, Moochie, and Miss K to review Godfather of Harlem. Hands down, one of the best shows that has come on TV this year. Hands down. Excellent. I would even say it's better than Power. That's my word. So, B. Avery, what you got going on in your channel this week, man? You probably got like 20 videos by Friday.
No, I wouldn't say that. What you promoting Godfather Harlem like that? I need to catch up.
You got to catch up, man. Yeah. It's right down your alley.
I got you, man. I got you. For real. I have some trailer reactions that I'm gonna be dropping this week. Also Thursday evening, I will be dropping my Shang-Chi spoilers review. We got that coming, and I'll also be doing another Shang-Chi spoilers review. I don't know, maybe Friday or Saturday, something like that. With One Take Big Dog, Lamont, of course, you're welcome. Anybody
I'm gonna try to jump in. I'm gonna go see it Friday.
Yeah, so we may do that on Saturday. Of course, this Sunday I got my movie news roundup show, 6:30 p.m. CST, and I may do a episode recap for What If episode 4. We'll see, but I can't promise that one.
Hey man, you juggling, bro. You got so much on your plate, man. Good gracious sake.
Oh yeah.
Boy, keep it coming. Miss K, now you got a lot on your plate. You trying to be a PhD and do YouTube. So talk to us. What you got going on your channel?
Going after you, B. Sheesh, you know. I just dropped Raising Kanan today, my review earlier today. So go check that out, please, if you haven't already. And then I have to edit my video for Godfather of Harlem. And then also I have the Oval coming up later this week. So, and that's it. And then, you know, like you said, I got papers to write.
Yeah, man, she writing them papers, and I ain't talking about the Usher kind of papers either. She writing them doctrine papers and stuff like that. I want to give a shout out to my people down there in the Louisiana area that just got hit by that hurricane, man. My heart goes out to y'all. I visited those levees in 2019 before my daughter came and heard the stories about how when more water comes, how dangerous it is for your community. So if you're listening to me and you're in that area, my thoughts, prayers, and heart is with you. Stay safe. Try to get somewhere cool. And if you possibly can, get out and check on your neighbor. You never know who's next door to you that could really, really need your help. I survived a hurricane when we had Floyd in Greenville when it flooded out the damn airport in Greenville, North Carolina. So I know what y'all are going through, and I want y'all to be safe. And check back in with us. Let us know you're safe.
Yes.
Till that next.
I'm sorry.
They want to know the name of your channel, Miss K.
Denise Baker. It's Rewind That. Thank you. Hopefully it should be in the description box, the link.
It is. Yeah. Everybody's link is in the description. If you love these people, their links is in the description. Their links is also in my channels page, so you can go in there and check them all out. Please subscribe to them. They put out great work. You could literally have a marathon listening to the people I bring on my YouTube channel from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed and get lots of value out of that. Till that next Sex is Hell video, which will be tomorrow night. We'll see you.
Peace out.
Bye.
Peace out.